Welcome to yet another episode of Ukraine's finest soap opera, not Servant of the People, but Run Fugitive Run, an all-too-real saga of corruption, political intrigue, and an audacious escape worthy of a Hollywood thriller. Fasten your seatbelts, dear viewers, as we delve into a murky pool of wheelings and dealings that would make even Frank Underwood blush. Hi and welcome to a fresh new episode of The Global Game with me, Vedika. Let's begin.
Нам западных элит у нас много друзей.
Hello and welcome to TFIGlobal, the foreign affairs and geopolitical. Vladislav Trubetskoy, aged 40, the former heartthrob of President Zelensky's Servant of the People party, indicted on bribery charges, is at the center of a scandal fit for the silver screen. But here's the kicker. This isn't some fictional storyline. No, sire. This is life imitating art more egregiously showcasing corrosive cancer that is corruption eating away at the heart of Ukraine's institutions. Why is Trubetskoy, a supposed second-hand book dealer and philanthropist, trusted with the task of obtaining necessary humanitarian aid for Ukraine's Special Operation Forces? It's akin to asking your grandma to fetch an atomic bomb for a neighborhood fireworks display. If it weren't so tragic, it would be laughable. But hey, who are we to question military intelligence and their wisdom? Trubetskoy, armed with an official-looking letter from the head of Ukraine's military intelligence agency, takes off on his supposed business trip. The man leaves not in a steely, cloak and dagger manner, but in his flashy Mercedes S600 heading towards Poland. Such audacity. The man knows how to put on a show. The irony here is as sharp as a dagger. The Ukrainian authorities facilitated his departure for good purposes, or so they thought. Yet the man who was expected to return with aid for the brave troops fighting against the Russian menace chose instead to play a game of catch me if you can. The question here is, who thought it was a good idea to entrust a mission of this importance to someone facing bribery charges? And this, folks, isn't just a once-upon-a-time story. The plot thickens as our favorite fugitive seems to have an influential protector, a mysterious puppeteer maneuvering the strings from behind the scenes. The identity of this benefactor, however, remains under wraps, much like the official secret surrounding the details of the much-needed equipment Trubetskoy was tasked to obtain. Now, Mr. Trubetskoy is on the run, with an international search warrant hot on his trail, his bail confiscated and his reputation tarnished. Not to mention, the country's military brass is left red-faced once again after a previous fiasco over inflated pricing for military food suppliers. The man, it seems, is a serial offender. Amid all this drama, one can't help but wonder why this fugitive's humanitarian mission required the clearance of the heads of the SSO, HUR, and State Border Service. It's like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. The entire situation reeks of a suspicious cover-up. The troubling aspect of this entire saga is the impact it has on Ukraine's credibility. As a nation receiving tens of billions of dollars in military aid, such scandals cast a long shadow over its commitment to fighting corruption. It's like a relentless punchline to a joke that stopped being funny a long time ago. Yet the show must go on. The curtain hasn't fallen on this convoluted tale of corruption, political intrigue, and a fugitive on the run. The taxpayers who bear the brunt of this costly circus can only watch in despair as their hard-earned money disappears into the black hole of Ukraine's deep-rooted corruption. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the next chapter in the Run Fugitive Run saga. Who knows what twist awaits us next in the riveting tale of Ukraine's most corrupt politician? If only this were fiction, alas! It's the unfortunate reality of a nation caught in the vice of corruption. Now, that's the real tragedy.